Hi guys, my name is Izzy. I'm a sporadic YouTuber, so today I'm going to be giving you my Reading Rush TBR. I am participating in like all the readathons this month. Biannual Bibliothon, the final one, sad face, so I felt like I had to participate in that. Grinchathon is starting on the 25th in the towards the end of Reading Rush, which will be perfect because Reading Rush is super stressful for me and exhausting and everything that Grinchathon isn't. And while I love it so very much, I love Grinchathon more because I created it. But no, Grinchathon is like the perfect readathon for me. That's why I created it, because it's super laid back and chill, and Reading Rush is the complete opposite of that. It's, if you have a day job, Reading Rush is a fucking nightmare. So challenge number 1 is to read a book with a purple cover. I picked Autobiography for this one. By Christina Lauren, because this is on my You Pick My TBR, and it's kind of perfect for that challenge because it's super purpley. It's like super duper purpley. The next challenge is to read a book in like the same spot, and for this I'm going to pick a graphic novel. So I'm going to pick The Crow because I need to cross off C on my Alphabathon TBR. So I'm going to pick The Crow. This is a graphic novel. I think I picked this up from Book Outlet and I just haven't picked it up yet. So I figured, what the hell, it's perfect. Crosses off C on Alphabathon and crosses off the Reading in One Spot challenge. The next challenge is a book that you planned on reading last year. Autobiography would work for that. But I'm going to pick Sadie by Courtney Summers because this is on the You Pick My TBR, and I have been dying to read this. I've heard amazing things about the audiobook, but I don't think I'm going to download the audiobook for this one. I'm going to try to just read it, but we will see if I change my mind. Yeah, I'm excited to pick this one up. Challenge number 4 is an author's debut. I believe Wilder Girls by Rory Power is a debut novel. I believe this is her first novel, so I think that counts. So I think it counts. Which is good because I just got Wilder Girl because it just came out this month, and Wilder Girls, and I really want to read it because I've heard so many amazing things about it, and like Books and Lala was hyping it up as well, and I'm like, oh, I need that book. And I bought a copy for my friend, so now I feel like I have to read it so that way I know what happens in it so we can discuss it. And it's just got queer girls, and they're some apocalyptic shit's happening, and it's like Lord of the Fliesy, and it just sounds amazing, and I cannot wait to read it. So challenge number 5 is to read a non-human character. I really desperately wanted to pick up something a little different again and read this, but I have already read an S for Alphabathon, so I'm like, I'll find something else. Because if you haven't read this, this is one of my most hyped books on this channel. I absolutely adore this book. It's one of my favorite books of all time. And this is a love story that is told in 14 points of view. 2 of those points of view are not human. So I think it counts towards the non-human challenge, and I think you should read it because it's super cute and really easy to get through, and you will read it in like one sitting because it's just addictive. It's so good. I wish every single romance was written like this because it's phenomenal, and it's what made me fall in love with Sandy Hall. Like, this book is so underrated on BookTube. Y'all need to pick it up. But anyway, the book I'm actually going to read is another You Pick My TBR book, and that is The Tea Dragon Society. Yeah, that motherfucker's got horns, so it can't be human, right? Anyway, I don't know if they're like satyrs or no, because they don't have hoofs. Ooh, yeah, that one does. I don't know what's going on in this thing, but I've heard it's super cute. So the next challenge is a 5-word or more title. I am going to read Nevermore, The Trials of Morgan Crow, because this is on my You Pick My TBR as well, and I'm super excited to get to it. Technically, I could use a little bit of crossover and use this for the purple challenge as well, because it does have some purple there, but I have to read Autobiography anyway, so I am super excited to pick this up. It looks adorable, and I've heard literally no bad things about this at all. The last challenge is book to movie adaptation. So I have picked one that is super intimidating, and I do not expect to actually finish during the readathon. But the boyfriend and I are currently watching the show, so it's just convenient, and I'm going to keep watching the show probably through the first days of the readathon, because he has off the first couple days of the readathon, and then he works towards the end of the readathon. So it just works out nicely, and I can download the audiobook to listen while I'm at work, and I can read it here and there. And I've already tabbed out the book because it's a monster, and y'all are gonna think I'm fucking crazy for wanting to read this book during a readathon. I am going to attempt, I don't expect to finish this book doing the readathon, but I'm going to attempt to read Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin because I've started the show and I am obsessed with Daenerys. I would die for her. Like, legit would die for Daenerys. Would die. Literally, I'd love her so much. But anyway, yeah. So, I plan on reading this book and watch some more of the show. I'm actually on season, like, 5, which is past, I think, where the books go. So, I'm actually ahead of the game, book-wise. So I hope, like, watching the show and reading this, I don't end up getting confused. Like, I hope I don't, like, get confused with what's going on the show and what's going on in the book. But I think I should be alright. But I have taken a page out of, page, it's a good pun, out of Shannon's book. Shannon, Planet Shannon TV, whatever your name is on here. I always forget. Shannon's one of my favorite people ever. But Shannon tabbed out all of the people with their names so that way she didn't get confused, and I stole that idea from her because it's really fun and it's also really cool to see where people are in the book as well. But anyway, yeah, super excited to read this, but also super intimidated, but fuck it, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna at least read some of it during this readathon, so let's do it. There you have it. That is my super ambitious TBR for the Reading Rush. I do not actually expect to read all of those books, let's be real, but you never know. Shit happens. Sometimes good things happen. We will see. I love you guys. It's hot in here, so I want to get out of here. I love you guys. Peace. I'm out. Goodbye. I will see you in the next video, which will probably be a Reading Rush video or my TBR for Grinchathon. We will see. I love you guys. I will see you in the next video. Peace. I'm out. Bye.